All right, tonight on Adventures in Alcoholism,
we're going to do 3 takes of the same beer. Just kidding. Just 2.
We already did that. All right, this is Fred.
And I'm Joe.
Yeah, you can tell we've had some beers already.
Yeah.
So this is Fred. I'm Joe. He's buzzed.
Like
and I'm getting there.
And this is Exhibit A out of Framingham, Massachusetts. And our first beer is the Kolsch Style Ale Exhibit A Goody Two Shoes.
Boy, if we don't know about this one by now, we're really bad at this, huh?
Yeah, I think.
All right, so this is a German-style beer, traditionally brewed light, as you can tell by the body, and I can almost see directly through this beer.
A lot of very clarity. It's very clean, very drinkable.
It is. You can tell, as I was saying earlier, it may be an outtake, we'll call it. When well, an outtake would require us to have pressed record.
Blooper.
A blooper that'll never be seen because, well, I didn't press record on the camera, but
that's another story altogether. We're here to talk about beer.
This Kolsch style, you can tell definitely by the way it's brewed that the brewery knows what they're doing in making a beer. Per se, I don't think that it is that flavorful. I think that the flavor is just that of beer.
It definitely,
it's hops. There's huge, no fruity.
No.
There's nothing to it. It's just got a straight beer flavor.
Yep. There's no frills. It is straight up here.
Which, if you like beer, this is definitely a just straight up, no nonsense.
I'm going to give it the Goody Two Shoes. I'm going to give that a 5.5 just for pure drinkability.
It is drinkable, and you can tell it's clean brewed.
And a clean taste.
I'm a fan, but I'm still going to go low on go 4.5.
Gives us a 5 total on average.
It's definitely not bad. So,
second time around, Joe?
I mean,
no better than the first?
It's growing on me.
It's growing on you.
It's growing on me. That's for sure. Probably not by choice, but I could definitely drink it. Like you said, on a hot summer day, it goes down easy. It's not gonna It's not gonna fill your stomach and make you feel like a fat piece of shit by the end of the 12-pack. But
4-pack.
4-pack. If you're soft like that, but
we're gonna finish these up and we'll get back to you with number 2.
Definitely something to try if you're at the brewery, but if you like the taste of beer, this one, that is what it is. It's just the taste of beer. Not bad, not good. It's beer.
All right, up next, the Hair Razor Double IPA from Exhibit A.
Interesting. I feel like it's going to be a heavy one. Again, these aren't telling us how much alcohol is in there. What do you got for
this one actually does say the alcohol.
Where? I can't find it.
It's as mad as a March hare. That's what it says.
All right.
And the Hair Razor, if you can see that, you got the Bad Bunny on the front. And this one
Bad Bunny, isn't that a shitty rapper?
This one is 8% alcohol. Now, again, this is a double IPA. This is a hazy IPA, whether it says it or not.
Already. I haven't even put my nose up to it.
Oh yeah, definitely hoppy.
Ooh, hoppy and smooth. You can tell just by the smell.
I don't know about smooth. It's got some bite. It's a little bitter.
Yep, you're right. The aroma has a nice smooth taste.
It's definitely aromatic.
Ooh. Wow, yeah, that's something.
It's got some strong.
Wow. I don't know what to think of that. That's some stuff I've never tasted before.
I like that. But I definitely prone to the harder flavor.
It hits interestingly, definitely. Trying to put my...
You gonna be able to finish that?
My words on it. Yeah, I'll finish it right now. Ooh.
Hefty.
Yeah, it's interesting.
A little hefty. I mean, it's definitely...
I feel like it's like one flavor after another flavor coming in all at once.
Yeah, there is a little...
Right after another, I should say. Sorry, not
There's
all
definitely some complexity to it. I think
it's
probably a few different types of hops.
Yeah, it's a bit all over the board. It's definitely a combination of hops that probably aren't used too often.
I mean, honestly, after this, I'm very interested to try number 3. which is a New England double dry hopped IPA.
Dry hopped, all right.
Which the dry hopped, I believe, is usually even more aromatic than.
So let's,
usual.
for the description, it says, we could talk about hops and all that simulating senses and aromas they deliver, but in the end, it's all about time spent with others, sharing a fresh hoppy beer in moments that bring them together. All right, well,
I'll drink to that.
That and hops. So pretty much, I gather from that description that they took a bunch of hops that aren't traditionally together and tried to blend it for once, and that is exactly how it tastes.
It's definitely got like almost a funk.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not supposed to blend together.
Right.
And they tried it anyway. And I kind of like it.
I can see why it's hair razor.
I do like it. It's not my favorite. I can see why the hops weren't meant to touch each other in a certain way. They're not complimentary of each other.
Definitely not. Yeah. Definitely not complimentary. I can see that.
But I would say 6.5.
6.5. I'm gonna go with a 7 on this one.
You like to be 0.5 off from me, huh?
Yeah. That gives us a 6.75 on the Hair Razor Double IPA from Exhibit A.
I like what I get, and I get what I like, and that's what the can says.
It is what the can says. Well, we're gonna finish these up, and we'll get back to you with number 3.
All right.
Number 3. The Wandering Thoughts by Exhibit A. This is a double dry hopped New England double IPA. Sounds hefty, but we'll see what it is.
My pour hasn't gotten any better.
No, I didn't think so. It's
yours
definitely
is
hazy as well.
Hold on. Your head's not much smaller.
No, it isn't. This one.
That's fair.
It's just as hazy as the Hair Razor. Not as aromatic though.
No, you definitely get less.
For dry hopped, I'm kind of surprised it's not as aromatic.
I'm gonna try it out of the can first.
Sally. It's definitely smoother.
Much more flavorful.
I don't think it's more flavorful. It's better combined. It's not
exactly
as
what I was about to say.
Scattered as the Hair Razor. The Hair Razor was more not as complimentary in flavors. It was more abstract.
It had a ton of flavors. Don't get me wrong.
No, it was just more abstract.
Not flavors that should have been.
They weren't complimentary.
Yeah. This is more of a well put together beer.
Yeah, I definitely like this better.
I enjoy this. I would definitely. I gotta be honest, no offense to the Exhibit A, but I wasn't the biggest fan of what we've tried so far. But going in, this definitely has redeemed itself.
Wandering Thoughts I definitely like a little bit.
This will get the highest rating for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a description on the can, or?
This one's 7.7% alcohol.
An ale brewed with Australian Ella and Vic Secret hops. Ah, Victoria's Secret.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Take old biddies in this beer, I guess. Fred's OCD taking over.
A little. But, I don't know. I like this one. This is definitely my favorite out of the 3.
It is. It's definitely saved the brewery, in my opinion, out of the 3 we've tried.
Yeah, I would definitely try. I mean, the store I stopped at, there was at least 3 other varieties of Exhibit A. So maybe I wanted to try. Most of them were IPAs of some type.
And it's like we've discussed before. That's the problem we often run into with the microbreweries.
I actually got the Goody Two Shoes because it was the only one that from Exhibit A that was not an IPA of some type. So I want to keep a little variety and not all IPA. So, but there is other varieties.
The amount of IPAs
this definitely redeemed it a little bit for me.
Yeah, no, this was the better IPA of the 2 we tried today. Definitely one of the better IPAs we've run into.
I'll probably give this one a like. Oh, I kind of want to give this one an 8.
I'll go 7 even.
7 even? Yeah. Then we got a 7.5 total?
7.5.
All right. 7.5 on the Wandering Thoughts.
So maybe we should go back to Exhibit A in a later episode to try some further beers. But based on what we've tried today, what would you give Exhibit A as a brewery?
I'd probably give this one like a 6.5.
Well,
this one is good. I mean, the Wandering Thoughts is definitely more redeeming, and I do like this one a lot.
I'm going to give Exhibit A 7.5 as a brewery, simply because although I wasn't the biggest fan of these two beers, this one was different, and I respected what they were going for. This did do well for what it was, but however, these beers are really well made. You can tell
Absolutely
that it's a clean, well put together brewery. This one out of the three is flavorful. Definitely something I would go out of my way to drink again.
Definitely my favorite out of the three.
But, so I'm going to go 7.5, did I say, on the brewery itself?
And on the brewery itself, I'd probably say, I'll go with a 7 on that one.
So we're right in the 7.25 range. Finish it up today with a nice Double New England IPA, which, you know, when you're reviewing microbreweries, it's like I said, everything's almost an IPA.
Pretty much. I mean, so it doesn't make it hard. And like I said, this one's a 7.7. So there is a good amount of alcohol in this one.
This one did have a little more.
You know, you definitely can't pound this stuff all day. Pace yourself.
I am definitely full, and I will say this review took us a little longer than usual.
Absolutely. But
some thicker beers.
Yeah, I got a good buzz on.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You think
it's a good thing I'm not driving anywhere tonight.
No. And I only live around the corner.
I'll be calling you an Uber.
Oh.
So, thanks for tuning in.
Uber works too.
He's Fred. I'm Buzzed. And this has been, what are we calling ourselves this week? Adventures in Alcohol.
Adventures in Alcoholism.
So, until next time.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Happy drink.